ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of F*** Off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bali with another kiddie Ray who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy flavor freak off. Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He sucked Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more.
You know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy?
Yeah.
Diddy, whatever you call himself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch of the Illuminati.
I gotta go to Diddy parties. To walk mother out!
They told me you sold out. I called Puff Daddy. They counted. Where you at?
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
I'm in Miami, I mean anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The things that this man came from or bring it to you, but believe me, he has Miami on lock. It's the love affair, baby. It's the love.
Is Jaguar Wright now coming clean about Diddy and saying that there is a cost for everything? It looks like Diddy is now making sure that Wright pays upfront for disclosing his alleged shady transactions and providing the authorities with proof that implicates him.
Thoughts on the show of force?
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes. I would have went in a hazmat.
But the question... Still, it's unclear if Jaguar Wright will be able to weather the storm with her statements and interviews, or if Diddy is going to take everyone down with him this time.
Interview. Somebody hit us with a message, hunting jaguars, all this demonic shit, the Illuminati's coming to get you, Clive Davis is coming to get you, and you know, whatever. But it wasn't until we got sent another message from the same fucking account, from the hotel right across from ours, and the shit was facing our hotel window.
So
actually, that was right before we left.
Got you.
Storm happened before we left. When we had to leave was when we did the Tasha K interview.
Got you.
And Storm wasn't supposed to get what he got.
Right.
But I gave it to him.
Right.
See, Tasha wanted him to fluff me up. She was supposed to get the big one. I knew what I was doing. Because I wanted to see what she was really all about. You planted people in my life. You planted people around me. Y'all doxed me. Then we went to Vegas. And that big Toxic Diamond, who also worked for Tasha K. And all of this was leading up.
Here's all the information you require. Recently, singer Jaguar Wright's video surfaced, in which she audaciously asserts that Diddy is the real antagonist in this story. In the middle of this scandal, Cassie Ventura filed a surprising lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of inciting her to write essays and even preparing her for entertainment employment.
Narrative. What are these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is f***ing you. And the boss's boss don't get no f***. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the f*** you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
Wright has leveled a number of grave accusations against Diddy, including the bombshell claim that Diddy was complicit in the death of Christopher Wallace, aka the Notorious Big, and that Diddy had a covert relationship with singer and actor Christopher Williams. Wright has also described how Diddy is supposed to take advantage of up-and-coming musicians in his close circles. For example, Diddy has been accused of occasionally abusing his influence as the CEO of Bad Boy Entertainment. Wright further claims that in many of these alarming instances where bad behavior was widespread multiple times, one of Diddy's closest aides, Jane Deals, was there. Reports state that witnesses attest to Deals' attendance at these gatherings.
About why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money
But
and sex.
that's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No!
That he was recording these?
Of course. He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip-hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come and what they call freak-offs now.
Yeah.
That's something normal that
Yeah.
happens in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
How many times I got some these niggas is wild. That's what they learned at the freak off. How to steal bit nigga. You don't go. Why go? They gon' you gonna ask for a glass of water, it's gonna be laced with that. Let the good times roll. Like if I knew that there's a possibility that I might get whipped and drugged if I go to this party, and I go anyway.
Wright asserts that Diddy is a master manipulator who uses his vast network and influence to dictate what people do in their personal and professional lives. She also says that Diddy has blackballed a number of well-known artists, such as Justin Bieber, Aubrey O'Day, and Usher, who have either publicly expressed their dislike for him or declined to work with him in the future.
You could imagine why somebody would want to fire somebody.
Can you give us a little?
I wasn't willing to do what was expected of me. Not talent-wise, but in other areas.
And were other girls doing?
I was the only one that was in those types of positions.
Wow. When you look back on that, how does that make you feel?
You know, I have such a love-hate with it all because I don't think I would have been able to be so successful in so many other areas had I not been trained under Diddy. He was the hardest person that you can work for, and it was torture. And not the work part of it, but the other stuff. Mind games, like just all the girls were so divided, and the men and the people running it had their hands in it, moving everything. There was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of lies. There was a lot of, when you're young and impressionable and we understand our beauty as women through the eyes of the people observing us. Well, who's observing us? Men. So we learn our beauty through a man's eye, which is very subjective. So it's difficult when you're that young to understand your worth as a woman through the men that I was around. And that was very traumatic. I don't think any of us have healed from that. Diddy would be like, you're not hot anymore. Like, what happened? You don't have anything, like, you don't have any curves. You're looking like you're not looking like, I can't get people to think that you're my good looking person. And there was no Me Too at that time. There was no protecting anyone at that time. You signed 1 million NDAs and 1 million contracts that took away all your rights. So you really were operating in an environment that you had no.
Wright has accused Diddy of forcing her into hiding on multiple occasions in the past, and Diddy has not yet publicly responded to her accusations. Wright, on the other hand, maintains that Diddy is targeting her for speaking out, and that he is after her assets. Wright claims that Diddy has even forced her into hiding twice before.
Oh, hey, playing.
So We ended up having to leave early. We got a phone call from a trusted source. We had to leave. Somebody was coming up the service elevator for us in an hour. And I'm glad I still have friends in Vegas. So then they tried to stall out our luggage because we weren't allowed to take our luggage down. The bellman had to take it. Our luggage was rifled through and robbed from the time it came down from the suite to the car. They kept trying to keep us there. I had to press the issue to get my car, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers doing too much. If I want to check out early, I should be able to check out early. Oh, well, this is only happening because you're checking out, early. What do you mean because I'm checking out early? If I want to check out early, I should be able to check out early.
Right. Right.
You starting to make it sound like you're trying to keep me here. Is there a reason why you're trying to keep me here? See, there's a moment when North Philly just kicks right in. I'm sitting there talking to the valet guy. Ma'am, I don't know why it's taking so long to get your car. It usually doesn't take this long. And I looked at him and I said, I want you to understand something. You getting me my car right now is good for you. Because if they come, I'm gonna grab you and hold you close. And you gonna get touched right with me. Now go get my motherfucking car then. And you knew I wasn't playing. Oh, you don't want to get my car? When the motherfuckers come, you gonna be my shield, baby. Kevlar! Got my car. You were able to finally get to the luggage. He had to go and track the luggage down. Couldn't find the bellman that had our shit. He went on break. So he came up to the room and took our shit, bring our shit downstairs to meet us in the lobby with the car. But while he took our shit, he went on break. I made enough noise. We did what we had to do. Got back in the dust.
Now, regarding the
Diddy looks to be heading into an unavoidable situation in light of the most recent developments in his ongoing legal battles with Street Diddy and drugs. Why is this the case? Let's break it down.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black. I settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's his attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay.
The rapper P. Diddy is the subject of disturbing charges made by Jonathan O'Donnell, a former industry employee. These revelations are especially concerning because they coincide with Diddy's relationship with R&B singer Cassie.
R&B singer Cassie.
I caught herpes, and I came back and I seen for herpes and won. But they did Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible I threw everything out as possible.
The revelations made by O.D. Donnell have only served to further cast doubt on Diddy's reputation. He claims that during what he calls freaky sessions, Diddy planned for a group of people to perform acts for him and others. He even goes so far as to say that Diddy gave him drugs during these sessions. Donnell goes on to describe how these interactions resulted in herpes outbreaks for other entertainment staff members in Diddy's circle, but the accusations don't end there.
I up track of myself, having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks all the time. I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, was he scared that I was exposed?
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you.
O'Donnell claims that Diddy has participated in other freak-offs with other well-known people from the Bayou, including DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and others.
Sold out. They told me you should sold out. I called Puff Daddy. Said, Kevin, where you at?
And when I'm in Miami, when I'm in Miami, I need anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The things that this man is capable of bringing to you. But believe me, he has Miami on lock. It's the love affair, baby. It's a love.
Diddy's predicament appears to be getting worse as more people come out and expose the dark side of his deeds, raising the question of how long he can continue to keep his secrets hidden. Some have suggested that they have a hidden side to their public identities. Observe this developing story as we provide updates. Kindly ensure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for future updates if you found this video useful. Click the notification bell to ensure that you never miss a video. Please share your predictions regarding what will happen in Diddy's case in the comments section below.